let's move on to the wine category. I'd like to call Walter Ricciotti on stage. He's the managing partner of the Made in Italy Fund.
Allora.
Okay, Walter, you have a wine-focused project. That's why you're here. You created a group called Prosit. Can you please tell us more about it? Yes, of course, David. The idea of investing in wine, and have been working in private equity for 20 years, was always a dream for us that's been really tough to make true. So with the Made in Italy Fund, the fund we run, we managed to really reach this goal. We are still building the group, which is growing. And our goal is to pull together some excellent Italian companies from different regions in order to create a group of premium companies in order to be competitive worldwide. Because together we can do better than, being scattered and working singularly. What are the features of the wine sector? And what are your issues? What are the issues that this project can solve? Well, the wine sector can represent the strength of the Italian companies, but also the difficulties of the Italian companies. And we have many missed opportunities. Wine in Italy is made of excellent products and excellent companies. We do not fear the competition of any other companies, but they have different dimensions. Sometimes they have issues with management and organization. So each company, even if they have great wines, they will struggle if they want to sell internationally. But the competition is made from French, Spanish groups, South African groups, or from elsewhere, where they have bigger groups. So you have to have a great product, but you have to also have a good organization, great management, and you also need to be able to communicate and to market yourself properly. The product is, of course, crucial. It is a must, but you also have to be organized and you have to scale up. Private equity does not do well with real estate. Through the investment with it via the Prosit Group, managed by Sergio Dagnino, our CEO, who has 20 years of experience in this sector, we decided to investing in production, in bottling, in commercial aspect, trade aspects, but we left vineyards to the entrepreneurs. They are still our partners in terms of production and distribution, but they own 100% of their estates and vineyards. We chose to do that, and I think this marries well the wishes of the entrepreneurs and our goals in terms of return on investment. So let's move on to our awards. Let's have a look at the shortlist video for the wine category.
E Antinori, il vincitore.
Antinori is the winner. Albiera Antinori, she's the president of Marchesi Antinori. I would like to call her on stage.
Intanto complimenti.
So, first of all, well done, congratulations, and welcome. Well, this morning I was looking at your website, so many generations have been managing your wine making company. Is a responsibility. How do you live all that? Well, so first of all, thank you very much for this award. Well, we are really pleased and glad to receive this prize. It's a kind of input for all of us, but it's also a kind of award for what has been doing over the years, since we are talking about 26 generations that I represent, and it's just one piece of a story, of a history. Well, 1385, this was the beginning. Well, we have a member of the family that dealt with this part of the winemaking. Well, they were like bankers, they were like silk traders and also wool traders in Florence, but they also had a lot of farms in Tuscany. They make oil and wine. So through the centuries, today we are here. And we are proud, we are strong, even though we suffered a little bit this year. We can't complain about that, since the agricultural world and the winemaking world have always been open. So we are talking about winemaking world. We never closed, apart from the commercial commercial employees. Well, we are talking about a family-run company with principles, with values. So first of all, we were worried for the people working with us, but we didn't have too many problems. And this was something good. How many people do you have? I mean, employees? 400 employees, but in total 900 employees when everything is active. So we are talking about a lot of families, a lot of people. This is also a responsibility, an important responsibility. So the company went on, the commercial part was closed, since the main sector to which we are used, hotels, HoReCa sector, restaurants, all of them were closed, so it was a little bit complicated and tough. But there was always a lot of interest on behalf of the consumers. They have been always buying and purchasing. So the gross sales sector was a little bit difficult from this point of view, but then we also had summer month. So nowadays maybe we are sorry for that, but it was a lot of enthusiasm, etc., etc., etc. We are waiting for the end of this year, and we are waiting for 2021. So we are confident. How was the vineyard this year? Yeah, the the harvest was very good, a little bit less than the average, but the quality was really, really good. And farmers are used to it. So sometimes they have problems, they have hazel, they have ice, etc. So this is our responsiveness, let's say. We are always subject to nature. This year was a little bit more difficult, but nature is always nature. So we are getting ready for 2021. We must be ready. We have to be fast. We have to be quick. We need to start. We have to start. So we also opened an e-commerce part. We are supporting customers. What are the news in 2021 e-commerce, which you didn't have, right? This is a little bit difficult and sensitive in a way, but the world is going on, and we also have all our investments. Well, it's not that a couple of years can stop us. The company has a long history, so we have long-term plans in 10 years. I think that we will close this year with -15 or maybe -20. It depends on what will happen during the festive season, during Christmas, the Christmas period. But anyway, we are quite glad and happy. In terms of wine, do you have any news and novelties for next year? Are you thinking about getting into new markets? Well, the digital part, the communication part, marketing, they will be more and more important, but this is something that applies to everyone. So investments are carried out. I mean, we will try to be responsive. We will try to react to what we have. And we are not a company that could be listed because we are a trust company. We did it like in 2012, sorry. So, but we are a family-run company. So this is just a normal development of our history. Thank you. Thank you very much. Well done once again, and congratulations. You will receive the plate now. And hopefully we will be here in the next few years as well. For many years, hopefully. Yeah, a picture, sorry, picture.
Grazie.
Thank you.